Yeah,
Fate's Call.
Alistar, Malphite, Kalista, exactly. And now you add a Lux on top of that, so if one person gets caught out, they're getting ulted by everybody. Yeah. Everybody is just going to throw everything, because that is a burst combo, if ever I've seen one.
Now they can actually make something happen, especially with Dan being on the champion that was banned out against him, Beansu as well, and Sebekx picking a champion. Then you can only pick Syndra if you feel very comfortable in this champion. The damage stayed up, and as he knocked him away, Tarik kept on shooting him. Mid lane though, knock up, CozQ will have to flash away. But with the knock-up already landing, they can get a little bit of damage onto him as he retreats to tower.
That's a really rough timing, as actually bottom lane isn't engaged.
Oh, what a knock-up from rhuckz will stop Wendelbo from getting the knock into the tower. With Maxlore coming down as well, he'll flash into the lane, trying to get that extra charge of end of the line, but Tarik looks like he's going to go down. Blasted in the face with Maxlore's auto attack, and the first blood over to Inspire.
Is warded. Dan has been spotted.
Flash, slow down, gets the knock-up, gets the stun as well, and the auto-attacks in from Dan with the Queen's Wrath. Sebekx, CC'd under the tower, and CozQ outplays them in a 1-on-2 and picks up the kill.
Really nice outplay, and this is one of the strengths of Lux. The synergy with Thunderlords is very good, but it's top lane that we got the aggression.
He's not going to get the return damage of end of the line because Beansu will flash away, and he should be home and dry, but still get the flash.
At some point, they're going to be against each other, and I relish that day. There's some really cool AD carry matchups here.
Yeah, and players. Lots of big pedigrees this time around. Maxlore. That is a lot of damage coming in from Beansu, and Satorius will have to head back to his tower. There's not really much he can do. But against this team, when you have enough magic damage, he can't really afford to do so. But I would love it if he did. Woolite coming in for the engage. The knock-up with Fate's Call. The headbutt, the pulverize off to the side of the wall. Satorius comes into this fight, looking for the chase down. Has his ultimate if he needs to lock anyone down. Beansu also came into the fight with the Stand United, but now he's starting to regret that decision as he goes down. Maxlore comes in for the assist as well. CozQ stops Dan en route as he tries to head into the bottom lane, and now this tower should be going down. Oh, the engage once again, and another follow-up from Alistar. Ultimate coming in from the mid lane as well, trying to pick up that kill, but another kill over to Inspire and the bottom turret, making those proactive plays and getting ahead in this game. Pushing Days may come into this game at some point.
Oh, nice
mid
double
lane goes down, and maybe Dan might be dying here. That would definitely stop him from split pushing. He'll drop low but back away, and that was just a nice rotation to mid lane.
Once you get the extra health, the extra armor, very difficult with that last Whisper to chunk through it. Dan wants CozQ at this point.
Yeah, and he's dealing a bunch of damage. The flash forwards from his team will finish him off. Scatter the weak over the wall, takes out CozQ, so that's a nice pick. But the dragon did go over to Inspire.
CozQ caught without his flash once again. That was one of the important things. Now Woolite's caught.
Yeah, trying to get away from this. Fate's Call comes in. Wendelbo be thrown into the fight. Stand United comes up. Can he get the pop with the Rend? Not quite enough damage. In with the Monsoon again. Beansu looking for the tower dive onto Wendelbo, but chooses to back off as this.
But Maus are backing away, all the way behind the turret.
There's the engage. Sebekx and rhuckz getting bursted down. That's the first kill into the mid lane. Another knock-up combo in from Wendelbo, but they don't have the damage or the follow-up really to take the second kill. Piercing Light almost picking up Malphite, but he's able to stick behind the team. Culling comes out, a triple knockup from Dan. Beansu under the tower gets the taunt off. Wendelbo was the one taking tower aggro though, so there's no casualties just yet from Inspire. A jump forward, trying to pick up another kill there, doesn't quite come out. But a 2-0 over to Inspire, and the tower goes down.
That might actually be like the most annoying skin while walking. Anyway, Inspire were on the Baron. Now they start the engage.
There's the Fate's Call. Wendelbo blocking up the front line and the back line. The front line is just gone, and Sebekx and Tarik have to run away. Culling comes across. Someone's going to have to block it for Wendelbo, but the shield out from CozQ blocks most of the damage. And that front line didn't even look like a front line.
Well, the only thing that remains right now for Maus is the damage if they step too close.
Oh, flash on the combo from Wendelbo was so perfect, and Sebekx can't even see what to do with the smoke screen coming up. Tarik may be going huge though, finds one, finds a second onto Woolite, will definitely stop the Baron, maybe at the cost of his own life. CozQ will not follow up onto him. Tarik making the big plays. Maybe this is a little ambitious from Inspire. Yes, they have Kalista, but they're taking a lot of damage, and they go back into it once again, but Woolite was the last one to come out of that pit and got chunked by it. He's very low. If they go for a fight here, this may be one of the best chances that Maus have to win one. Wendelbo trying to zone people away. That is a lot of Ren stacks. All that Woolite has been doing is hitting that.
He missed
it! Dan gets the steal, and now this could be the fight that Mouse have been looking for. CozQ gets locked down. Sebekx will take him out on the outside, but meanwhile, inside of the pit, it was the meat grinder. Inspire picks up that kill. Tarik jumps in, picks up the kill onto Woolite before he can get away. Scats of the week with the lockdown, and Satorius trying to get away from this fight, but the angry follow-up. Tarik wants him. Ardent Blaze connects. The flash, the scat of the week, another kill over the Sebekx. A 3 for 2, and the Baron over to Mouse.
Miscommunication there by Maxlore and Woolite. Normally, as you get that Baron down to about 1800 health, that's when you call for the Rend and the Smite together. Maxlore didn't get the Smite off, and it meant that Baron remained on 200 health.
Allies only get the movement speed if they move towards Janna. So you're going to be playing that way anyway, Sebekx. But the Stand United comes in, and that's a lot of burst already. It has to go immediately into the Zoni as Tarik on the bot side immediately gets CC'd up before he gets into the fight. Wendelbo is taking all of this damage, and now he's able to block the cutting. Tarik gets knocked up and knocked into the team. They should be able to pick up this kill. Inspire takes him down at the cost of Wendelbo. Now the chase comes in from Inspire, and Beansu is slowed down by the cheese wheel coming out. Maxlore looking for the kill onto rhuckz, but he's kind of out of range and will get knocked up. Beansu trying to take him out. Ignite comes out in from rhuckz as well. And the auto, the key strike, takes him out from Beansu. And rhuckz trying to get away from this fight now, but comes in for the ward. Beansu's also there and may have to die for him. Woolite gets a bit of chunk down. Sebekx throws the Krug over the wall, doesn't quite land it. That's a very messy fight towards the end, but this is
going to be one
risky.
huge Rend when this goes up.
It is, but last time Dan still got it, so we're going to have this fight come. He goes in and doesn't get it this time. Finally, the Rend comes out, and this time, Inspired do manage to pick it up. Monsoon comes out, but this looks like it's actually not going that well for Inspire. Maxlore is still kiting out of the Dragon Pit, of the Baron Pit. Dan goes down, and now this fight may be turning around. CozQ has now arrived into the fight. Satorius in this 1v4, looking for the double kill, gets it, but now he doesn't really have anything else, and he's run out of gasoline in the tank. 3 for 2 over to Malphite. But still with Baron, this is a massive power play that can be made over the next couple of minutes. That was the flash being used defensively by CozQ, but in this play, they detonate Tarik, and Beansu is on his way out. The engage also onto rhuckz and Sebekx. He also has to flash out of the fight. Dan goes in, but he's not all that tanky.
I mean, I don't know how they're going to get him out of there.
I mean, he doesn't have a way to get out because he doesn't have his ultimate.
Walk out.
But the minions arrive, so his team is there, and he is tanky enough. Dan gets knocked up, gets taken down. Woolite picks up the kill, 2-0. And this looks like it could be the 2-0 from Inspire. Mouse, they had a good mid game where they started making some plays, but ultimately it was not enough. Wendelbo pops his ultimate, and it's all about just trying to pad those stats now as they take down the first Nexus turret, the second one as well. Beansu trying to get a taunt down onto the carries, gets it onto Maxlore, but he doesn't really have any damage behind him, doesn't have the Titanic Hydra. That's the second win over to Inspire.